Well, howdy, folks. Welcome to today's episode. I'm your host, Max, and today we are going to be riding on the Ozark Zephyr. Pretty interesting old school train and some really cool old cars. I'll go over some of the train equipment with you, what cars will be on, the engines, all that kind of stuff quick, and then we'll get into the ride. Join me. Shall y'all? So first off, of course, is the engines here, the locomotives. And number 98 is a 1951 EMD F9PH. It was rebuilt in 1981 and has a HEP, formerly of the B&O Railroad. Then it was number 83. At the other end of the train, we have locomotive number 99 is a 1962 EMD GP30M, rebuilt in 1982, formerly of the C&O, was number 4625. So some of the cars we'll be exploring today is the Silver Eagle, a 1949 Bud 60-seat coach, formerly the Eagle from the Texas Pacific Railroad. We'll also be exploring the Silver Lake 1951 Bud Buffet Lounge, formerly the parlor car, Casimir Pulaski from the Pennsylvania Railroad. It also went on to be converted to a buffet lounge for Amtrak. Next up is the Silver Island, 1947 Bud Dome Lounge from the CB&Q Twin Cities Zephyr. Next up will be the Silver Chief, a 1956 Bud 48-seat diner from the CB&Q Denver Zephyr. Next up will be the Silver Garden, a 1952 Bud Dome Lounge from the CB&Q Kansas City Zephyr. Next up will be the Westport 1939 Bud Lounge Observation from Atlantic Coastline Champion Train. Then we have the Silver Terrace, a 1952 Bud Dome Observation from CB&Q Kansas City Zephyr. And lastly, the Silver Echo, a 1947 Bud 60-seat coach, formerly from the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac.
That's why she and I dress alike.
I was wondering if y'all couldn't find each other now.
There are restrooms on board and trash receptacles in all the seating areas. And due to health board regulations, there is no outside food or drinks allowed on board the train. We do have a concession car on board that offers a menu comprised of sandwiches, chips, cookies, snacks, soft drinks, and bottled water. We do ask you just one or two people from your group visit the concession car and purchase your items for the entire group. And parents, for the safety of your children, we do require you to accompany them at all times as they walk about the train. Also, as many of these rail cars are over 70 years old, we do ask you please keep your shoes on your feet and your feet off the seats. And remember that there is no smoking, vaping, e-cigarettes, or alcohol on the train.
So I personally just love these old passenger trains, and I think it's a true tragedy that America didn't keep the passenger train experience alive, as if, you know, like they do in Europe and all. A quick look at the loo. Hope they're in bottles. Need to get some snack on here.
All this car can't stop him now.
Right. Gotta get the snack. Oh, this is a nice car. Yeah, should've. So if you guys never rode one of these old rail cars, it is kind of a balancing act trying to make sure you don't knock into the person next to you for sure. So this route takes us out of southern Missouri and into northern Arkansas over some deep canyons and ravines, and also through a couple of tunnels. Quite impressive views. So we make our way over to one of the observation cars, the dome cars. Quite a view, and you can see just how long this train is. Got quite a few cars to explore, and man, best seat in the house right here.
Trussell.
Look at that.
Oh, take a picture.
That's way down there.
Oh, do you want me to
Now
send
we will
it?
be coming to a stop here on this trestle because this is going to be our return point back to Branson. Now at this time, I would like to ask everyone to go ahead and check your train tickets, please.
I will.
I'll give you folks a few seconds to get them out.
Dad, I need to come to
Alrighty, everyone got them? Okay, well if your ticket number is circled, congratulations. That means you purchased a one-way ticket. We're going to let you off right here.
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's going to be getting off the train. On the way back, I'm going to be quiet for a while so we get back towards Branson. As we get closer to town, I will be back on with a little more information.
1939.
Right. Now, this was a first-class car. The bathroom,
Yes.
I don't know if you saw the bathrooms in the other
Yes.
cars. This is way bigger.
Way nicer, yes.
All of the wood is original.
Oh, wow.
There probably would have been lounge seating, so there
Right.
would have been like couches and easy chairs and things in here.
Nice.
This car was on the Champion train going from New York to Florida.
New York to Florida, all
And it
right.
was a first-class car. We know the Rat Pack rode the train when this car was on the Champion train.
Oh, that's
so
neat.
we're pretty sure that they were in this car because this is where the bar is.
This is the bar car. The Rat Pack, of course.
Yeah, so there's another seating area here. Our engine is right there, so
Yes,
it's a little
that's
bit
it.
louder
Yeah.
in here.
So this is where they do the dinner parties, so the dinner.
We do that in the first, I think it's 5 cars.
First 5 cars, okay. Well, thank you so much for showing me
Oh,
this.
you're very welcome.
Fascinating.
This is one of my favorite cars.
So this was built in 49, you said? I mean, 39.
Yeah, this
okay.
was an old one.
Old one. Too cool. You often wonder, what it would have been like living in that time period when that was your main way of travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Been really neat. Yeah, it's really cool. You can still see the aisle and the window seat numbers. You still have your light switches, luggage. Very cool. So at this point, I'm going to take the opportunity to kind of check out all the cars and walk through them. It is super cool going through these old cars. Kind of reminds me of like back when we were taking Amtrak as a kid. No, there's no sleeper cars because what it is. Chef. This is another one of the viewing cars.
All here just to get a snack.
Mm-hmm. You gotta go a ways to get some snacks in this place. We're in the tunnel again. It's a cool car, huh? Yeah, we're in a tunnel. Look at that.
that kind of money, you could buy a really nice place.
You could.
Resort, have a beautiful place.
Well, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed today's film. Here's one last look at the outside of the Rat Pack car. All right, guys. See you next time.